What's up, TF gang? It's your boy TF Berserker here with a new Is It Fun? We're all collectors, we all love Transformers, and there's a reason why we've gotten into this. And considering these are at nature toys, collectibles, the burning question is it fun? Is it worth having? Should you buy it? I'm not here to tell anybody if they should buy it or not. I'm gonna tell you if I'm happy that I bought it. And I'm gonna tell you if I find it to be a fun figure or not. This will be my new series, and I'm kicking off with the Devastation 2-pack of the Elite Seeker, which you see here, and I'll do the Elite Ground Soldier in a second. So let's take a look at this guy. So this is the Elite Seeker from the Devastation 2-pack. Now, I think he's pretty cool. I like him a lot, actually. If you enjoyed the other molds, you know, of the other Coneheads and the other Seekers, Thundercracker, Starscream, and Skywarp, then yeah, this dude he's the same thing. What I enjoy about him is the cell shading color is pretty awesome. The black against this gun gray is really good. The head is really nice. The expression is really cool, but he's no different from Dirge or Ramjet. I mean, this is literally just a repaint. You take that for what it is, but the posability is awesome. You know, he's got all the ankle rock and all that type stuff to be able to do dynamic poses with, which is awesome. Dynamic poses is why we get these things. Like, if you can't get this dude into some kind of a dynamic pose, like pew pew bang bang, you know, then what's the point of getting it? Something else that's really great about this guy that I enjoy is the accessories that he comes with. So he's got the null raised blasters, which are always good. They can be ported onto different areas. Like, you can put them under the forearm here if you wanted to have them sit a little lower to give them a little different look from the other guys. But these swords from the game, Devastation, Transformers Devastation, is spot on to how they looked in the game. And there's actually even a little detail in here that I think is really nice touch to it. Looks like they put a little effort into it instead of just molding a sword figure. And the color is good too. Like, there's no toy hacks on this, and look how that kind of shines and gleams a little bit. So that's pretty nice. But like I said, getting them into a nice pose is pretty cool. And with the different accessories, I feel like the amount of poses you can get them into because of the different accessories is damn near unlimited. I mean, you can have them just with the guns, you can just have them with just the swords, you can take the guns off and do other cool things with them. But yeah, I think this dude is cool. I like picking him up, but I also was a big fan of this mold when it came to the other Seekers. So yeah, he's nice. I like him. I'm sure I've said that quite a few times, but it's true. I do like him. And there's just something about how this orange and the yellow cell shading hits against this black and the gray and the red that I find very appealing. And I really like to look at him like that. Like, he's very cool. Right now, he's one of my my desk bots, as people call them, but he's one that sits on my desk, and I like to fidget with him quite a bit. So anyway, let's take a look at him in his jet mode, and then we'll check out the Ground Seeker real quick. I got him all jazzed out and all of his accessories. So that's how he looks with everything on him. These you don't really have to put there. I just put them there to show you that they can go there. I do not like them there. I think they look kind of ridiculous, actually. And I'm gonna go ahead and pretend I never did that, because I'm gonna take them right off because they look weird. So let's get those over here. But anyway, this guy, the null rays you can put back here. There are ports for it to go right here and right here, just like the other ones. But for some reason, I think they look pretty cool on the side there, give them a different little look and everything. In the game, they were back here, I believe. So that's how he is. He only goes there. But one thing I like about this mold is, considering even though they've redone this quite a few times, it still feels really nice. Like, this dude is not loose at all. The joints aren't shaky. Everything fits in tight. If you go back and watch my unboxing live video that I did, I was having trouble here with getting the tabs tabbed in correctly. So like these tabs right here. But over time, which has only been like a week or so, they go in there pretty nicely now, nice and snug, which is good. But yeah, this thing is cool. I do wish there was holes here for some blast effects to go in there, but there's no port there. I don't know if this tail fin is supposed to be curved in like that. That's one minor thing that bothers me, but like I said, I don't know if that's by design or if that's just a defect on this copy here. The other thing that is a holdover from the other jets, the other Seekers, is this big ass hole right here in the belly. That's kind of unsightly, and it seems like this should be a landing gear right here, but it's just really the transformation joint. But if there was a way they could have made that into a landing gear, that would have been cool, because this guy sits down kind of funky if you see him. Like, he sits straight, but how is he? There's nothing here like holding him up, but he's pretty nice. He's pretty cool. So yeah, that is our Seeker. I'll let you see how these guys look in the proper position, and then we will answer one more time if I think it's fun or not, because that is the name of the game here. It's the name of the series. Is it fun? I do want to appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out, checking out this video for me. Like I said, I'm trying to give you a different perspective on things. You know, there's a ton of review videos out there where people will go over every little inch and cranny of these figures. That's not me. I like toys. I'm not a perfectionist. Like, I know that these engineers put a lot into making these things as perfect as they can, and this is what they do. And sometimes they improve on them, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're perfect and sometimes they're not. But one thing in life that you learn is you can't please 100% of people. Somebody's gonna be pissed off somewhere at some point. So, which is why it brings me back to the point of what my videos will be is it fun? Is it fun? Because what's fun for you may not be fun for somebody else. So I just want to let you know that I think this is a fun figure. I do. I mean, look, that looks super cool. He's super cool. I may display him like in either jet mode or in bot mode, and that's what makes it great, because it could go either way, and I think you can't lose with either way. So, having said that, yes, the 2-pack is fun for this guy. Now let's get over to the other guy, and I'll tell you what I think about the Ground Seeker. I'm sorry, the ground soldier, but the Ground Seeker, I mean the Elite Seeker, fun. All right, gang, on to the Ground Soldier from the Transformers Devastation 2-pack. Totally different feel on this dude. And if you go back and look at my unboxing video, you'll know right away how I felt about this guy. Is he fun? Let's try to answer that question. Is he fun? Well, the first thing I can tell you is he is a very, very loose bot. Like, everything is flimsy, kind of, at least on this one that I got. I gotta say, I don't think he's somebody that will be sitting on my desk anytime soon, and I don't think there's any chance that I'll be pulling him off my display once I find a home for him anytime soon, because I do not find it enjoyable. He looks cool. The colors are great. Love the cell shading on it. I'm sure Toy Hacks is gonna release something that's gonna make these guys look even better. So if that does come out, I'll probably check it out and make the purchase and see if it's a little better. The Decepticon logo's kind of dull in there a little bit. The head's pretty good though. Check him out. When it comes to accessories, this guy only comes with this one sword, which is, you know, spot on from the video game. In case you guys played the video game, let me know down in the comments if you guys have played the game and if you really like it. Like, I know it's a pretty old game, but I still play it because I think it's a fantastic game, and I would love to see another sequel to that type of game, that type of Transformers game with expanded amount of characters, because you can only play so many Autobot characters. And I would actually like to see a version where you can pick between factions. Like, you can either play the Autobot side or you can play the Decepticon side, and almost like the old Command and Conquer days, you know, where you could choose violence when you wake up and be a Decepticon if you want, you know. But anyway, back to this dude. So he looks perfect. I mean, he looks great from whatever the mold was that they used. I think it was Run Amok or something like that, which I don't know. He does have all the joints you expect. I said before, this heel is kind of obnoxious to me. I understand why it's there, but it could have been like the 86 Bumblebee where this kind of folds up in to give it a little more cleanness to it, so it's not like all huge. But I understand that you need him for stability. You know, he is stable when he's not loose and falling over. But if you can get him properly orientated, he doesn't fall over, even though he looks a little drunk right now. But anyway, he only comes with the sword. There's no blasters or anything like that. I think he looks good. Let's take a look at him in his alt mode, the car. Now the car mode looks pretty cool. I can't lie, he does look good. But in terms of the figure, like, number one, that's a big annoyance for me when it comes to Transformers is, does it stay snug and tight? This guy, I mean, look at all these gaps. Look at all that right there. For some reason, my pegs just don't stay tight. I mean, look right here. They just don't. So that makes it less enjoyable right there because I'm constantly trying to close them up to make it look clean. And you just can't. This wheel that's here is weird to me too. But he does roll, which as a toy is kind of the number one priority when you make a car. It should roll, right? It should roll. But see, look at that. That's what bugs me about it, is that just pops right out. Those pegs do not stay in tight. And I don't know if that's mold degradation or if it's just this one. I don't know. But that's what he does. And that makes it not enjoyable for me. So he's flimsy, look, popped up again. I didn't even do anything with this guy. And he popped up again. Everything else is nice and snug, but like it's the way it's supposed to be. But he pops right up. All right, watch. 3, 2. I should do a time lapse of it. Watch it just like pop right up. But anyway, that's him, dude. That's the ground soldier. And is he fun? For me, no, I don't think he's very fun at all. Is it worth the 2-pack for the Elite Seeker? If you enjoy the jets, this guy is great. This is great. But as a 2-pack, is it worth $60 just to get another one of these Seeker molds when you can enjoy Thrust or Ramjet and everybody? That I don't know. That's up to you. If you really like the deco on this and you love that red and the cell shading and you love the game, then it's worth it. But if not, I mean, this guy's not worth it. But like I said, you can put him in a display with your Devastation Optimus Prime if you have them, and it's going to look great. You put these three together, they're gonna look cool together. But in terms of fun factor, this guy he's not very fun for me. Now, do I recommend getting this set? If you find it on clearance, sure, absolutely. But again, it all comes down to your personal preference. I bought it because, number one, I didn't know this dude was gonna not be fun, but this dude here is awesome. I love the look of this. I absolutely love the look of that. And this is why I bought the 2-pack, was for him, for this guy, because I think that looks so dope. It's so dope. And I'm gonna have to give it a yes and a no, since it's a 2-pack. Yes, he's fun. No, he's not. And that's it. So make sure you like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, help me out. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Holla at your boy. Peace.